Hello. Good morning, Year 8. Welcome to your 7th lesson, penultimate lesson of our inquiry into the Haitian Revolution. What I want you to do as a starter activity is to have a look at this segment of a painting. Now, you may have seen a bit of this painting before in your research. It's been the banner for a couple of our lessons, in fact. But I just want you to think about what might be happening in this picture. And what kind of man do you think he is? How can you tell? What is he doing, and then why is he doing it? So pause the video and then write a single paragraph, actually, that responds to all of those questions in some way. Okay? So a single paragraph that responds to all of those questions. And when you're done, you can resume. Okay, so now what I want you to do is the same thing. I want you to have a look at this section of the same painting. What is happening? What is the woman doing? What is in her lap? What is she doing with it? So these three questions really should come together to form a paragraph answering that question. What is happening in this picture, this section of the picture? And this is the picture in all of its glory. It's a mesmeric painting. What the painting shows is the making of the flag of Haiti. So this is representative of their moment of independence. And the man that you see in the center of the image is, of course, Jean-Jacques Dessalines. Yeah. So if you just get his name down so you know exactly who he is. You should have uploaded some work that sort of gave an outline of who he was, the fact file. And this is the flag of Haiti. So from this point onwards, I'm not going to refer to Saint-Domingue as Saint-Domingue. I'm going to refer to it as Haiti because this is the moment of their independence. And the title for this lesson is How Were Haiti's Former Slaves Able to Defeat France's Greatest Generals? All right. So this painting, as you can see here, shows Dessalines with his soldiers in the background. One of the older commanders sat on the floor there. You can see he's been through the whole wars. And Dessalines is cutting out the Republican flag. So this is the new flag that France adopted in 1793 after the death of Louis, and it was supposed to essentially be representative of all different parts of France. So this white bit here represented the royal family. It was the old flag. So France's old flag was white with a gold center, and two colors either side, the blue and the red, were the colors of the new republic. They were the symbols of Paris and the revolution, etc. And what is happening here? This woman is making a new flag from it by stitching together the red and the blue. The red and the blue are not going to represent Paris on Haiti's flag, though. They're going to represent the alliance between the formerly enslaved Africans and the free coloreds. Right, our learning intention here is to understand why Dessalines and his other generals turned against the French in 1802. That's where we left it last lesson. And look at some of the factors that allowed the former slaves to defeat Napoleon's armies and win independence. This is one of the great underdog stories in history. As you know, the best soldiers that Napoleon had was sent out. His brother-in-law, the most trusted general that he had, is sent to lead them and retake the island and to vanquish Toussaint. They're partially successful until they are not. All right, so what I want you to do, have a look at this source, and I want you just to read it carefully. This is Charles de Clercq, you see there, looking very solemn and pointing somewhere in the distance, I'm not sure where. What does this source reveal about the attitudes of the French generals towards the former African slaves? So in the live lesson, we are going to do a sort of think, pair, share. But if you're working through this as you are independently, then I just want you to answer that question. What does it reveal about the attitude of the French generals towards the former African slaves? Read through it and write a short paragraph answering that. Then I want you to open up the... Here we are. There will be a video. I want you to open up the file in your Teams page there, Lesson 7, Diamond 9. You can see 9 different factors. these are all the reasons why. So just this top half there, these are all the reasons why they won, the former slaves. I want you just to rank them in order of significance. So you might want to print it out if you've got access to a printer. If you don't, you can create your own Diamond 9 and put the most important factor at the top, next to, below, and so forth. And then once you've done that, write a paragraph explaining your top 2 most important reasons why the French were defeated. And if you want to challenge yourself, and I encourage you all to do that, just write why you think it was very hard for Haiti to recover from the war after 1804, because the story that you know about Haiti is one of poverty, extreme poverty. It's the poorest country currently in the Western Hemisphere. So it went in 100 years from being the richest country or colony in the world to being the poorest country in the whole of the Western Hemisphere. That includes South America, all the other islands in the Caribbean. How has that happened, right? And what connection does it have to this victory? And I want you to also think about this term, and it relates to the. It's an ancient term. But it represents something that is really important to this inquiry, and that's a Pyrrhic victory. Now, Pyrrhic, you can Google this, is P-H-Y-R-I-C, victory. Okay, it's a victory where you don't really feel like you've won at the end because the costs of winning were so great. Now, some people might consider the Haitian Revolution a Pyrrhic victory. Others would say, what on earth do you mean? How could this be a Pyrrhic victory? It's a complete victory because they had their freedom and their independence. It's something for you to dwell on independently. You can see here, Dessalines, leading the ex-slaves of Free Colors to victory, declares Haiti independent of France, January the 1st, 1804. So just get that sentence down in your books, and that's where we're going to end the lesson today. Yes, we have paid these true cannibals back. Crime for crime, war for war, outrage for outrage. I have saved my country. I have avenged America. And by America, he means the New World, where slavery was practiced, and he has avenged America. And if you remember, that was the title of our key historical text for this lesson, the Laurent Dubois book, The Avengers of the New World. The crimes that were committed against them, in Dessalines' view, they repaid them. And when you read his story last week, you probably thought, "Oh, I'm not sure where I stand on Dessalines. He strikes me as a bit of a brutal man." But then when you read about what Leclerc and his successor, Rochambeau, what crimes they committed, it starts to make a bit more sense, okay? So once you finish that, the Diamond 9, the paragraph, and all the other activities, put them all into one document, or in your books, take a picture, upload it for today's assignment. You've got a bit of extra time there for that. Okay, good luck.